What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. They just dropped the October PV. There's actually a lot in... Well, I say there's a lot. There is a lot in here, but there's also not a lot in here. But, of course, you know, we have this month's final Mirage art, so to speak. So, of course, they have the scene that's kind of related to that. But we're going to watch everything. We'll kind of go over everything as it kind of happens. So let's just go ahead and get started, because I really didn't think they were going to wait this long, because we're less than 3 days away until the current event ends. The current event ends, I think it's like, what is it? It's the night of the 13th. So that's going to be what? So yeah, that's going to be Thursday night. It's Tuesday morning right now, so we have about 2.5 days until the current event ends. I've been done with it for a while. I think I finished it like 5 or 6 days ago, just because I managed to find a Yuri that had like a 160% boost. So that really helped me in getting a lot of points really, really quick. So I did get all that done. Unfortunately, I did do all my extra summons after my salty summons. I went all the way up to the second 5-star pity, so I could grab one of the 5 stars, the better 5 stars, you know, the third ones. But by the time I got there, I had already pulled all 4 of the new 5 stars multiple times. You know, I pulled normal Duke's new one, I pulled new Duke's 5-star, and then I pulled Yuri, Flynn, and Repeat. I pulled all their new 5 stars as well. Still did not pull Duke's form change Mirage art or Yuri's ending Mirage art, and I kind of stopped there because I was like, I'm not going to go any deeper than this until I know what's coming. And even after, I'm still probably not going to go back. It really is a shame that I couldn't at least get Duke's form change Mirage art, but at least I got his 5-star, so at least I do have the form change unlocked. Unlike with Cress, whose form change is the only thing I'm still missing in the game. Like, if I look at my whole box, the only missing character is form change Crest. So I hope he comes back at some point so I can at least grab his 5-star or something. But yeah, so I wanted to wait till the PV to see what was going to be coming this month, and it is a pretty stacked month, but it's also, like, not a lot at the same time. It'll make more sense as we go through it. So let's go ahead and get started. Over 235 playable characters in the game. Insane. So this is going to be for another like crossover Mirage art event. I think they're probably saying there's going to be like 100 free summons here. Or something. Okay, so first pair is going to be Sheena and Suzu. Second pair, Emil and Richter. Third pair, Rowan and Angie. Fourth pair, Law and Chloe. Fifth pair, Guy and Kisara. And the sixth pair is Senel and Walter. I love their Mirage art animation. It's both of them just like fighting with each other who's going to get the kill. Very funny. So what I want to talk about with that is that that's a lot of Mirage art. So obviously that's not going to be one banner. That's going to be, from what I understand, that's going to be split up between 2 banners. So, you know, that's 12 characters that are essentially getting new Mirage arts. It's not 12 new Mirage arts, but it's 12 characters since there's 2 character per duo. So I think they're going to split it between the two banners. Because that's the only event that's in this PV. The next thing is going to be story related. We're going to look at here in a second. So I think we'll probably get, you know, I don't know how they're going to split it up. I don't know if they're going to split it up in the order they showed us in. But obviously there will be 3 of the pairs that'll come first. So that'll be the event that starts on the 14th. That'll probably go until the end of the month. And then the second pair will probably start after the story chapter sometime. And then that'll go into early next month. Unless they're going to have another thing that kind of... Unless they have it where it's like, okay, it's here for 10 days. No, it would still bleed into next month, because the first event is still not going to start till the 14th. Even if it's 10 days, Unless they're really like short, unless it goes from like the 14th to the 21st, and then from like the 20th or to the 22nd, then the 22nd to the 31st, and then we have a Halloween event that starts then. But there's nothing about a Halloween event in this PV, so I'm not sure. So this is going to be, this month is the final chapter of Tales of the Rays, which I do expect is going to be fully voiced. So they're kind of doing what they do with all final Mirage Arts, ending Mirage Arts, where they kind of show the game that they're from, all the different scenes that lead up to it. So this one obviously being very special, simply because this is Rays. This is what we've been playing for the past, 5.5 years. Actually, more than 5.5 at this point. We're only about 4.5 months away now from the 6th anniversary. So yeah, they're going through everything. Now we're in the 3rd arc when Spirit Gears first became a thing. When Kokus first got his new weapon, and he left the group. When he joined the Bifrost crew. When Kokus got his Spirit Gear. 5th anniversary. And here we are. The final chapter where we're finally going to take down Demetrius, hopefully. Hopefully without losing anyone. Alright, there's the artwork for Melina's ending Mirage Art. I presume they're going to be ending Mirage Arts. There's Kokus's. So I guess after the story concludes, I guess this kind of spoils the ending that they're not going to kill anyone off, but it looks like Kokus is going to be rejoining at the end of the fight. And then there you go, Ix and Melina. This almost makes it look like they're parting ways, which I hope does not happen. And there you go. There you have it. So the end of this month will be the story chapter that kind of wraps everything up for this current iteration of the story. I want to, reiterate that the game is not shutting down. This isn't a Tales of Link situation where they wrapped up the story and they were planning, as they were wrapping up the story, they were planning on shutting it down. They still have said, we are going to see a 6th anniversary. They have more stuff they want to do. There is a new development that's going to start with the 6th anniversary. I still personally believe it's going to be a new story, maybe with different main characters. Maybe we'll get some people who will kind of fill the role of Ix and Melina. Obviously, all these other Tales characters are still going to exist in this world, because if you don't really understand kind of how it all works, when each character gets exoflected into the Rays world, it doesn't take away the version of them that's in their world. So, for example, Lloyd. Lloyd is still in his world. He still does all those adventures. But this Lloyd has all the memories of that same Lloyd that, up to the point of where he was exoflected from. I believe the Lloyd in the Rays world is pretty much like end of game Lloyd. So he has all the memories of like Mythos dying and all that stuff. So it's essentially just a copy of the character. It's still, to them, they're like, he's like, I'm still Lloyd, that's still him. But it's not like they got ripped out of their own world and now that world is doomed. But obviously they're gonna live out the rest of their lives here, so it would make sense if there is a new set of protagonists that they would get helped out by all the people who still exist in this world. Because I don't imagine they're gonna do an entirely new story with a new world where they have to meet all the characters again, because we already have all the characters unlocked, so it wouldn't really make much sense, but we'll have to see with that. But that's gonna be it. So yeah, so we're gonna have 2 events this month with the the dual Mirage Arts. However they're going to get split up is going to be very apparent here in probably the next like 12 hours or so. I'll cover the producer's letter sometime tomorrow. When it comes out, that'll probably tell us which pairs are going to be on which banner. And I'm sure they're going to talk about the end of the story and all that stuff in that. But as for me, I'm going to be saving for that final story banner. I would like to at least get one of the ending Mirage Arts for one of these 3 pairs. I'm sure the banner is going to be horrible because it's just going to be Ix, Melina, and Cocos. And besides their 5th anniversary Mirage Arts, which I hope are on the banner, all their other Mirage Arts are super old, so all I really need are the new ones. I think I could probably still use a few dupes of Cocos' Valentine's Mirage Art. I think I can still probably use 1 or 2 copies of that, but I think all the other ones I really just can't use. But, yeah, so that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you're excited for. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.